Yo, what's going on everyone? Guiding Light here, and in this one I'm going to show you guys how you can farm Crystallization Catalyst blueprints. Now, big shout out to the dude I met in game who ended up messaging me, but anyways guys, in this one I'm going to show you how you can get these. Now all you have to do is go into Albion, and you'll notice that these Crystallization Catalyst blueprints are actually extremely important. Once you get to the end game, you're going to want to get as many of these catalysts as you can, as you'll be able to use them to level up your characters and make them extremely powerful past end game. Now, in order to get these blueprints, you're going to actually have to go and defeat boss fights. Now, you can actually get these blueprints from any one of the bosses in the game. Now, the only thing is that when you go and defeat the boss, each boss has a special chest which can open up at the end of the encounter. Now, each boss has its own special key, which you will need to open up the box that is at the end of the fight. So what you'll need to do is you're going to scroll through this list. You're going to find all of the different key names, and you can see that each boss has a specific key that it opens. It'll tell you which key opens up which boss right there on the description. Now from there, go into your inventory and take a look at which keys you have. Now I call them keys, but the technical name for them is amorphous material patterns, but I just call them keys because I think it's a little bit easier. Now as you can see here, if you go into your consumables, all of the keys which you have right now will be displayed, and you can see which ones you have. Now from there, take the keys that you have and go back to the Crystallization Catalyst blueprint, inspect this blueprint and see which key you have that matches up with which boss. If you don't have any of the keys right now, maybe you used all of the keys or you just don't have any, it will tell you exactly where you can find each and every one of the keys, and all you have to do is just click on whichever boss you want to farm. It will tell you where the key is found, and from there, unfortunately, you're going to actually have to go and grind out those keys as well. So this is about like a 4 or 5 step process. But if you're doing this at the end of the game, you should have already ran through quite a few of the missions it's telling you about, and so you should have a stockpile of keys by now. So the easiest boss to defeat is going to be the Gravewalker. You can get the Crystallization Catalyst from him. However, like I said, you can get the Catalyst blueprint from any single one of these bosses. Just keep in mind that you will need the correct key for the correct boss. So very quickly, we're going to go ahead in here. We'll do this boss fight. So this method will stand true with whichever boss that you do, it doesn't matter. Now I chose Gravewalker not only because I had the key, but because I know I can get this done in about 30 seconds. So now once the boss is down, you have to open up this chest which will spawn at the end of the fight. Now this is where you'll actually be able to use your keys. It's going to pop up asking you which key you want to use. Make sure you click on the right one, and as you can see here, you'll see it as there's a 15% chance at a Crystallization Catalyst blueprint. So it's actually not even guaranteed after all of this grinding to even actually get the blueprint. So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. That's a full in-depth guide on how it is these blueprints are going to work. And if you haven't gotten any, it's not that you're doing it wrong. It's just that the drop chances are a little bit rare. So hopefully this does explain things, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.